Honestly speaking, gentlemen and the Cabinet Secretary, all our problems in Nigeria today, which is present, it is solved. We have over 27 million members in Nigeria by our statistics. So we have political influence. If anything is the third Martin, you will transfer ASRO to another country. That's what I have to say. My member, the National Assembly, please, I beg you, if you want peace, give Martin anything he wants. Because we in the practice, we hate the government because you don't give us credible people. And the radical opposition, if somebody like Emeje would say, this is good, who are you denying that we are not good to Nigerians? We are not giving ourselves to Nigerians. We have been denied from a lot of things. And as a leader, we cited some diseases that those people from the West say they are uncurable, like the cancer, the HIV, the Ebola, the whatever. We said no, since they say they have other remedies, but this one that they are not able to arrive, we have a solution. We are no longer looking for the symptom, but we have a solution. You can only get the result when you take advantage of giving us the best and giving our leader the best. We want to conquer the world of medicine, and we must conquer the world of medicine. America will conquer medicine. So we are pleading, let's have a clinical, traditional medicine clinic, where we will have to display proof. Science is all about moving it, both spiritually and whatever. That is my plea for you. May God keep you for us. May God keep the bishop to pray for Martin. National Assembly, we will thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, our national president. You will not fight National Assembly because our chairman is supporting us very, 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 very well. So there's nothing to fight. And for your information, Mr. President, for your information, in our law, in the law establishing NNMDA, we are directed to open herbal clinic in all the states of the federation. And we have opened one in Adamu local government, we have opened one in our compound, and we are going to open in all the local governments. Now, the way we are doing it, I'm happy some governors are represented because some governors are talking to us. And when, even though they are governors, like two governors, I can call their name, I told them, we will open it, but you will fund it. And governor that has plenty money is still asking federal government agency to come and fund something, which can that one has taken up. So, but like the local government, they must have funded their own. So any state that the Cross River State, the commissioner of the environment told us, so we are going to Cross River State to go and open their own. The fund we said that we have the model already. Every skill, infrastructure, and all of that, we have them already. So we just, it's not a big deal. And we'll be using our own products obtained in that environment, in that hospital. Okay? So we are going to do it. It's not something you need to beg anybody again. You are a member of my board, so it is done. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I want to call Professor Nnaji, Commissioner for Science, Innovation, Commissioner for Innovation, Science and Tech from the Plateau State. Let's put our hands together. We can do better. Thank you.
So, privilege to see you physically. Always admire you from a distance, and I found this a privilege. The DJs, except you were not only when I speak, you are my slave.
Our slaves. That's the problem with our slaves. It's a
committee. You and all the DJs all going to forgive yourself. Forgive me. Without much wasting time, I just use the opportunity to appreciate my being called to the podium to give a quick message. One thing I discovered when I came on board in August 2023 was that at the national level you have active participation, maybe because of the Director Generals who are appointed at the national level that have all it takes to, to deploy their acumen towards high production or enhancement of the practice. But when you go down to the sub-national level, we always have this problem where the science, technology, and innovation ministry is always relegated to the background. And you have situations where individuals that are appointed to manage those ministries are either from sociology department, what do you call it? So if you put such an individual in that department, what do you expect? Nothing comes up. Now the thing is, when I discovered that, when I was appointed and discovered that problem, what I was able to do was that we quickly set in place a day for national medicine in collaboration with the local and that's the president. I think we've been able to go very, very far, except for the political problem we experience at the moment. We're hoping that the bill will be passed. Once the bill is passed, we'll go to put, set a pedestal that you have to come copy from us. Sorry, maybe I'm just.
No problem.
Now, one of the things I'm advocating for is that we should be able to move not just from looking at the active components of these products, by going to the extent of linking them to the genetic, constitution of individuals. A few weeks back, I had this challenge of arthritis. In code, it was an arthritis, but I linked that up to the African Bluetooth. But I had this friend from that was introduced to me, I think Professor Noye was there, from African University, who was trained in Japan. So he was able to compound his product, putting in place 6 different plants, and took into cognizance the genetic constituent. One, what is my genotype, the blood group, and also the type of arthritis. And I tell you that as at the time he sent the compounded product, as I applied that, it worked directly renewing the ligaments, renewing the tendons, and at the same time working specifically to strengthen the bones. So my conclusion was that finally we've been able to get someone that was able to get trained by the Japanese, because the Japanese are the best pharmaceutical scientists in the world. Now, they have been able to get that specific training. Maybe it is time vision, and we get to, get to link up with individuals like that in those private institutions, so that we get to harvest the ideas. How are they able to do that? To what level are they able to meet the compounded products that they able to sell? Not glory, I'm standing here, strong and healthy, without much prayer from Uche. Thank you so much, sir. So God bless us.
Okay, so thank you very much. We are open for collaboration with every and anyone who is interested in collaborating with us. Like I told some of you that met us, in our agency, we have banned conferences and workshops. We are not doing, there are too many conferences and workshops. It's time to go to the field to do exactly what we have been doing workshops for. There's no more time for workshop. So Professor Isili will say something for a minute. Then please, Engineer Ibiam, are you getting set? Because I understand you are projecting something. Okay, so it's not projecting something. Can you bring this thing down? Somebody bring this thing down.
Good evening, Your Eminence. Thank you. And good evening, everyone. DG, my DG came. How are you?
Fine, ma'am.
You have done well. And I didn't expect anything. Anybody who has worked with Professor Emeje, we know that it's just the beginning. And I want to congratulate the staff of NNMDA. That Prof. Emeje commended you is a commendation. Because for him to work with somebody and tell the whole world that those people are working well, it is really a commendation. And getting to work at 7 o'clock, having a teacher getting to work at 7 o'clock is not easy to work with. But I know that you are meeting up with his schedule. And if we had come here today and there was no product to launch, there would have been wahala. Because every time we are on the phone, either in one village or the other, cutting one leaf or the other, and making drugs out of it. I wish your agency the best in everything. And I know that the best is yet to come. We have not seen Prof. Emeje yet, though. We are just seeing the shadows and we are making noise. And I will say to the staff that you have a pilot who is taking you to a higher height. So you should all fasten your seatbelts because you cannot go on to the side without seatbelts. Thank you.
Sir, we have time for a short message. Thank you, sir. Let's put our hands together. Welcome, sir.
All invited guests. Thank you all for the opportunity for me to speak. Truly, if not that I know Professor Martin very well, if not that I know him very well and I trust him, then I would have said certainly up. So that when I get to the office on Monday, I will have my resignation letter. I will sign my resignation letter, asking me to come and speak after the permanent secretary, who is in fact also representing the minister. I'm wondering what else I will say after she has spoken. So, having said that, I would just like to also inform you, even what he asked me to come and speak about, knowing him very well, he has spoken about all of them. So I don't really have anything new to say. He asked me to come and speak about empowerment using natural medicine. Yes. But he has told us here that he's going to open clinic in all the states of the federation. Yes, sir. And that people will be employed. Yes, sir. He has told us that he has opened some farms, and that many more farms will be opened. People will be trained, they will have skills, they will be empowered, they will not go and be begging for food and money, they will earn their living. They will support national assembly. I don't know what else you can help me to say. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Now I'm covered because I say that is the Director General of it, because he was actually the national coordinator for the presidential initiative Order 5. So it's Executive Order 5. If you don't know what it is, go and read about it very well, so that you know how powerful it is, even though it's looking very simple. Okay, so the bank self has directed that 2-3 persons can ask questions or make comments before we begin to wind down. Yes, come on, take my 2-3 people identify to make their comments. Very, somebody is coming out. Or is it? I think it's coming out. Where do you go?
Distinguished members of the National Assembly. Mine is very simple.
You don't tell me.
When hard times, we are putting our labor pay for the cost of care. People in the local community, yeah, I repeat, we are in hard times where people are now unable to pay for health care. In the normal national scale, the healthcare system needs to be addressed, especially on primary healthcare level. My question is, with the emergence of an agency of this type that has gone so far, even in securing most of these drugs, which are already certified, my question is, how can you keep the national healthcare system? Because people are now going to self-help. They are not going to other areas where now our drugs now being given. What in your opinion is the way out? Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So thank you very much. Please, if you have the other two persons, just hold on. I've just been informed because you know I'm a staff of NIBRID. And NIBRID is called National Institute for Pharmaceutical Research and Development, and that's where I worked on my life before I became PhD in Science and Tech. And for those who don't know, it is the Ministry of Innovation, Science and Technology that established NIBRID. It was one health saw that it is working well, they now connected it. Now health has seen again that NNMDA is working too much. They also want to collect it. They are just waiting for you to do the brain work, they start up, then they collect. You understand? So, and the DG of NIBRID is called Dr. Oguejiofo. He's my brother. We are friends. We work together very well. And I sent an invitation to him that he should come for this meeting. And I've been looking out for him. I didn't know that he told someone, one of the heads of departments, to represent him, and he didn't tell me. So that head of department is about to leave, and I say, you are not leaving. Come here, so that they will know that where I am. Because if I like, when I finish DG, if I like, I will go back to NIBRID, because I will be at NIBRID by as an intellectual until I'm 70, even though they are confused. So come, Dr. Jemilat Ibrahim is head of Department of Medicinal Plant Research and Traditional Medicine at NIBRID, representing DG NIBRID.
All the present. Professor Martin Emeje is my brother. We chatted yesterday. We hope to see on the personal. This afternoon, the DG NIBRID and the staff of National Institute for Pharmaceutical Research and Development, which Professor Emeje has rightly introduced. The DG NIBRID will be at the break. Was supposed to be here. In fact, the reason why we not get this call from him was that he was planning to be here. But by this afternoon, we realized that he needed to answer the call from the ministry, from the minister. He said, just call me. So if I knew that we were here now, I would have informed you too. So it was a last-minute decision because he wanted us to be represented and convey his goodwill and his support. And as he rightly said, Martin, sorry. So you see that. He's a product of NIBRID. We all work together, we grow together. So whatever you have seen here is just a tip of what Professor Emeje has in store. Our mentor is here, Professor Kunle Ogo, Professor Yelisi Kunle. Sorry, they are not related. They are both here. They are our mentors. We have a staff here too, which nobody has seen. Dr. Ahmed Richard. NIBRID has done a lot. In fact, we're training and we're sending them out.
Yeah.
We're training and we're sending them out. So for the time is also our former staff. Professor Emeje is just on loan, and instead he's coming back to us when we're done, because we see the team to complete on that. So what we are seeing here today is that this is a team. Professor Emeje that we know that we work with, and how we work is just a beginning. Expecting more people for The DG sent his good will and said I should tell you that I'm with you. And as usual, he's going to call you and they're going to discuss.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Have 10 minutes more, 10 minutes more before the other people come here. Then two more people that want to ask questions. You don't need program again. Take one more question. See.
Ma, please come on.
Yes, you can speak from there.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Dr. Hassan. I'm the CEO of MyTech Center for Nigerian Women Youth. It's a non-governmental organization. Your evidence, sir. I'm so privileged to see you live and in my lifetime. Thank you for being here, sir. It's hearing about you work for a small girls, but we are here today seeing you. Thank you, Mama. So, great. I want to celebrate the Shaba. That's what I'm going to say of this DG. And I want to celebrate you, sir. Your Shaba, sir, that I've seen today. I want to encourage and ask you, how will Nigerian women and youths benefit from NNMDA? Okay. I have been a part of this family, and I know when it was Salamatu. And what I've seen today shows that there is a future. I was actually going to ask when is going to be an exhibition of all the Babalawos in Nigeria. What I mean Babalawos, like our evidence said, it is not those who are bringing the evil, or those who are bringing the hearts together to solve Nigerians' problem in terms of health and all of that. And the second point I have is that right now in Nigeria, sir, when there is any product like this nature that comes into here from wherever countries, what will they do to encourage more people to get it? It's what they call the network marketing. I'm in the IT sector and in the science sector. And I want to encourage NNMDA to consider, and I'm happy our Honourable representative is still here, supporting this focus. Today we talk about hackathons. Today we talk about startups. Today we talk about encouraging networking marketing. And I want to encourage that with this product that is coming from NNMDA and other allied organizations, can you begin to think around building wealth? In other words, I am producing this that we are being given. I create a network of people who can market and promote it, because Nigeria, we are used to read that and people money and not the value chain. Can you think around that so that we can promote what NNMDA is doing and make it wider and viral? If we didn't come here today, perhaps we wouldn't hear about the DGs and these great achievements. But I can tell you that as an NGO, I'm passionate about the advocacy for implementing science technology in Nigeria, and I want to work with NNMDA to do this and many organizations. And like the chairman or president of the association said, we can actually create a state-wide, a local government-wide advocacy for every of the local, what we call indigenous knowledge of herbs to be utilized in very beautiful ways. And Nigerians will be healed under 6 months. And everybody will just be taking supplements to grow older and grow better. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, I love it. Thank you very much. I don't need this opportunity to tell anybody that loves me that I love the festival. Yes, because it's where most people wait for people to die, then they go to their grave and say, I love you. If you do that on my grave, my spirit will slap you. Tell me now, let me hear it. Yes, so let me quickly address those questions because we work with time here. We are supposed to leave this hall exactly for 6:30 because the next group, every group is 2 hours. And so we are leaving here 6:30, right? So we're about to leave. No next group. Okay, we're the last group. Okay. I didn't go and I was agreeing to be ordered off. Okay, you use my food to breakfast now. I have food for everybody. You use my food to breakfast after you pray later in the mosque. Yeah, eat, then pray later. You can eat and pray. You can pray and eat now. Anyone is acceptable by God. See Cardinal. See my German here. Okay, so first of all, Sir, there's a work that I and my colleagues published a few months ago on traditional medicine in Africa. A panacea to primary health care. See, the director from health is yes. You see, until we make traditional medicine the core of our primary health care, we will not move anywhere. Can't you see that is what we have been doing for the past 60 years? This Oyibo method will not work. It can only work. It can only work if we are in Oyibo land. We're not in Oyibo land now. If you go to other countries where things are working, they use their own medicine. They use their own medicine. So that's the straight answer to that. Then on addressing this, as I stand here, I have about 15. I was telling my minister and my bank, and all the letters have been pushed to them. I have at least 15 requests from 15 different pharmaceutical industries. Not even small scale enterprises, that they want to take, they want exclusive rights. I am interested in doing it like as yesterday. But my oga at night read, only who is sitting beside him. He taught me one bad thing, which I will do because it's my oga, not because I believe in it. He said, see, I know you, as you are going to do this job, don't help government. I'm telling you now. He said, don't help government. That when you are doing it because you want something to be done right, and there's a procedure you miss, he said you will go to jail. They will not remember that it was help you are trying to help. He called it helping government. You see, in other parts of the world, if you have been to China here, in other parts of the world, in the lab, as you are working in the lab and you get interesting results, you call a company. You call a company. You start working together immediately. Here, you can't call company. You must do advertisement. I mean, that's not what procurement tax says. You must do advertisement. People must apply. Do video people. Then, if you know, if I talk now, we do process. Because the people that will phone you, that so company has applied, that okay, I have been warned not to say it. I have been like that I am preaching. No, you know, so what you are saying we know until we use the National Assembly to give the research institutions the authority to they call in developed countries, they call it making deal. You know, here, if you say making deal, it's like you are stealing. No, in research and development, you do deal meetings with entrepreneurs. Yes, until we have that kind of law that enables my agency to say, look, this is my product. I want to discuss with Pfizer. Pfizer or Pfizer can stand up, or me and Baker can stand up, or Nime can stand up, or your NGO can stand up and say, come, I want to have this discussion with you. I want to take your product. Then we say you are paying $100 million to government. Until we get to that level, we will still be. Me, I'm not, by God's grace, I'm not coming here next year with these products. I have finished my own. I have written all the letters. I am going to pack it and move on. I'll move on to next month. That's what the president has told us. My minister has told us that the president will be in our place in October to launch our new set of products. Not this one, so to launch new ones, and we will do it. So that's where we are. We know that these things can be done. We know how to do them, but we have some kind of things that the law need to change in order for us to do it. Okay, so closing both of that. Okay. Order 5 wants to talk. Executive. There's no non-executive order 5. He said you are executive order 5, but there is no non-executive order 5, so you cover all order 5.
Okay. Thank you once again for coming back. The opportunity is in me. I think there is a window that can be used to solve these problems. And more detailed discussions can be held on it. Okay, sir. Under the Public Procurement Act, there is what is called disposal of government assets under Section 65. And one of the ways disposing government assets can be used as applicable to that law. Okay, sir. It can be used to negotiate it. Okay. And not everybody will be satisfied. Okay. We don't really need to go to the National Assembly now for this. Okay. Because we already have law that covers it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. So please, both of us, then we will take group picture before we depart. Oh, yeah.
We sincerely appreciate your presence, our spiritual father, our natural medicine parents, ministry leaders, partners, collaborators, friends, and well-wishers. Thank you for taking time out to be with us. We believe that next year, all of us will be alive, doing well, and that Nigerian Natural Medicine Development Agency will be good and better. To God be the glory. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Photograph.
It's time for photograph outside the podium. Thank you. We are going to start.